Welcome back to the Top Deck Mid-Season Showdown Championship Series stream. I'm Eric Beagle with CriticalEDH, and I'm joined by Max P from the WinandIn Podcast, and we are bringing to you the top four pod, the best of the best to ever do it. In seat 1, we've got Dallas on BlueFarm. Seat 2 is Alan on TnT. Seat 3 is Sterling, also on BlueFarm. And in seat 4, we have Pigeon on RAL. Max, talk to me about the story of this tournament so far and how that informs what we're going to be looking at coming up in this game very soon.
Oh man, it's been a slog fest, round after round after round of Swiss. So many draws, so many games that just bog down and go to time. And with a few exceptions, and one of the exceptions being our man Pigeon on Raw, winning handedly in round 1 that we got to see here on stream, and then magically somehow finding a way to a win in top 16 that you all witnessed with the magical brain freeze of both him and his opponent to win the game. So moving into this round, we're looking for Pigeon to be fast again, but he is in 4th seat, which is not where you want to be if you're on Raw, especially against these two BlueFarm decks and this particular TnT. Yes, this is the TnT list that we saw run Heartwood Storyteller earlier in the tournament in that godforsaken game that just would not end.
Well, fortunately, top 4 games are well known for ending quickly, so I'm sure there's no way that a certain 3 CMC creature is going to get in there and gum up the works.
God, I hope not. I really hope not. But I mean, I think, Alan's strategy with Heartwood Storyteller is generally, to deploy it in Swiss, to do exactly what happened in that earlier round that we saw. So I wouldn't anticipate him trying to drop a Heartwood Storyteller in this game. It's just not a good idea to feed those turbo decks that many cards. I just can't see that happening. But what Alan is going to be looking to do with his TnT list is, establish some value engines as quickly as possible, create lots of mana, create lots of card draw, and just try to survive. And if he can survive to turn 3 even, then TnT all of a sudden becomes a little bit more favored in the way it can grind out games. Conversely, Blue Farm and Rawl are both of those decks, or all 3 of those decks, are not going to be waiting. They're looking to blow up quick as they can, win the game, and move on. Of course, hand will dictate if they mull into things that are just great value, then they might play that game plan. But if I'm them, I want to win and go home. That's where I'm at.
Get me out of here. Well, it'll be super interesting to see how it plays out in the mulligans. Dallas from Team Monolith is in seat 1. And we've got, Rograk in the 99 and a couple other pieces that indicate to us looking at it that he is potentially a little bit more comfortable pressing the gas pedal than the brake pedal when it comes to piloting Blue Farm. But then we have Alan, who we've talked a little bit about so far, but he's got a very good, very grindy, when you think of TnT, well, you may not immediately think of some of the cards that he's on, like Heartwood Storyteller. You are going to think of this kind of like inevitable like march towards the end of the match, where each turn you're deploying something that's getting you more mana, more cards, more mana, more cards. And then we've got Sterling in seat 3. On a little bit more silence pieces than we might usually see, for instance, they're on Flame Scroll Celebrant, but they've also got some pieces that we see in faster lists as well, like Demonic Console. So a lot of these decks, including round seat 4, like we just saw in the last top 16 game, they have things that they can do early. They've got the Esper Sentinel, they've got the Fish, they've got, something they can deploy to keep themselves in the game. The even round, which is usually really, really comfortable, in the early game, it doesn't want to go too late. We just saw manage to pull off a win based off of how tight some of the resources can get in these really, really big stack battles. So they are definitely going to need a lot of resources and information going into these mulligans, so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. But before we get there, Raul is working with the players, and it's pretty common before top 4 for them to just, have a meeting and stuff like that, just to talk about like pricing, things like that. But we've mentioned this a little bit throughout the day, but we've got a giveaway, and what we need from you guys is we're going to be looking for 2 numbers between 1 and 50. I've got a number, and Max has a number. My number is connected to a Gold Sabertooth cloth playmat. His number is connected to a foreign mana confluence. I believe we have the ability to look at in chat. So if any of you guys go and put, 50 different numbers in, I'm gonna know. But let's see.
One number.
One number, just the one. Just the one. And then Raul, is there anything else we need to do, or can we just have people start putting numbers in? No one do it yet. If you do a number now, it doesn't count. All right.
I'll put them now.
Put them now. Okay, the numbers do count now.
Good luck.
Good luck. I'm looking for my number. I know what my number is. Ooh, some people have gotten close to my number, but no one's actually gotten it yet.
Nope, not mine either yet.
Not mine. Oh, I just saw the first person with mine. Let's see. I'm looking for your number. I haven't seen your number yet, Max, which is shocking to me.
Nope. There it is.
There we go. Okay. Guys, we got the number. I believe I saw 2 people with my number, but one person definitely got it far before the other person. Let me scroll back. Wow, you guys really wanted these cards, huh? These are a lot of numbers. I remember the name. If you got the person who got yours, Max.
Yeah, I got mine. It's BrowBrain84.
Okay. Yep. I believe mine is Samurai Swain. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's the. Oh no, someone got it even earlier. Yep, it was T Woodsio, I believe. My number is the power toughness of Heartwood Storyteller. Narrador del Bosque Alma, 23. So if you put your faith in this card, if you chose to bet it all on green, you're rewarded with a Gold Sabertooth playmat. What was your number, Max?
I picked number 11, and I think that's a good number. It's a good number.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, number 11.
And yeah, anybody who guessed 10 came up a number short. Alrighty, thank you guys. Reach out if you were the one who named it. Email your. Reach out to MTG Basics emails. I'm pretty sure they can find it on the YouTube site. Raul, the angel that he is, the heavenly cherubim and seraphim, just sent it to me in chat. So I'm going to put it in here for you guys. Reach out to them. Go get your stuff. We'll mail it to you. Or, if you want to, you can fly out. Raul's probably going to be there for at least another 2 or 3 hours. So you've got time to fly out to Dallas if you want. Should you still choose? But huge shout out to Gold Sabertooth and Dootloot. Giving stuff for these giveaways is not the only ways that they've contributed. Gold Sabertooth particularly and personally helped make this stream happen. And then Dootloot is one of our sponsors. In addition to a couple tournament organizers, like Misplay on the Lake coming up in April, someone who's helping us out. Just Jam D-Grid is someone that's helping us out as well. And you've got some larger organizers like Excalibur Events, Level 7, and Fishbowl as well. And all of these people are working together to help make this stream happen. So thank you to those sponsors. Thank you to Raul for being brave enough to have us put an email address in a YouTube chat.
And also, guys, these events that we keep talking about, the Excalibur Albuquerque event coming up on March 21st, go sign up for it now. Like, what are we waiting for? Like, go sign up. Let's go play. Like, sign up for that. Sign up for Misplay on the Lake coming up in April in Cleveland. Go sign up for it now. Go to TOPDECK and sign up for it. The Just Jam D-Grid in Arizona. Like, that event is coming up fast. It's going to be an amazing event. Go sign up for it. Travel to these events. The experience that you're going to get is next level. And, as we announced earlier in the tournament, TOPDECK is taking it up a level. We're calling these premier events now. So you win one of those events, you automatically qualify for the Invitational. Doesn't matter if you played in any tournaments all year. If you win one of these, you're in. Go spike it. Sign up and go spike it, man. What are you afraid of? Let's go.
If you're watching this stream, and I've seen you guys, I've been paying attention, and if you're like, oh, I know what I would have done in this situation. If I had been there, I would have won. Well, let me tell you, there are avenues for you to get there. MTG Basics, I know they're going to be streaming Albuquerque. I know they're going to be streaming Siege to Castle. And the more and more that TOPDECK does stuff like premium organizers, and the more events that Excalibur holds, and the more Fishbowls there are, and people in Ohio or Arizona, the easier it is for people to buckle down, work on fundamentals, brew for their meta, and then take their deck, take their skills all the way to the top. And there's nothing more that me and Max would love than to see you guys making it in to play with some of these big guys, because that means there's one less opportunity that Heartwood Storyteller makes it into top 4. I love the card. I love it dearly. But in Lumra, I very much agree with you. I think what it's great for is turning an unwinnable game for you into an unwinnable game for everyone else. I think it's really, really good at that.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I think that's about accurate.
Yeah, that card is so good at that. But like many things, it represents a choice that Alan made to tune his list, not just for himself, right? Not just for, this like abstract in a vacuum, oh, I think this is like the mathematically correct TnT, but he was looking all across the potential points of this tournament that he could be in, right? First game of Swiss, when you're trying to get a win, lock it in, get that top cut spot, because you know that there's just going to be draws left, right, and center throughout the rest of the day. And then you make it a top cut, and then you make it a top 4. And the game changes all along the line. You're still playing a cedh. There's still 4 players. There's still, 100 card singleton. But the type of cards you're looking for changes. Max, talk to me a little bit about how the play styles that we may have seen yesterday or even earlier today in our own top 16 pod will see maybe some different play patterns now that we're in top 4.
Yeah, things change dramatically because it's no longer timed. I mean, that's the biggest difference of all. So you go from a game where time is ticking and you got to really kind of play fast and do make your decisions and push for wins in a much shorter period of time. Now you can afford to play the longer game. You don't have to necessarily set up for that early win. You can play that long game. Additionally, the dynamic of deal making changes dramatically, which is why you'll notice that politics get much more serious when you're in top cut. Because now, instead of being able to draw games that become kingmaker situations or someone's getting far ahead, now that reverts to how do we make a deal that elongates this game, that causes us to not lose here? What can we agree to that gives you advantage, that gives me advantage, and keeps us from losing and gives us a chance to win later? So that all changes pretty dramatically.
Yeah.
The turbo decks are still going to try to do turbo things because there's nothing juicier than everyone getting set up for a long game. You're like, cool. How about I just win now? Right? There's nothing better. There's nothing better.
Yeah, those windows are definitely there. Yeah, these players are running out of game to play. As soon as they start mulliganing, there's only 400 cards and a certain amount of time, which I was told earlier, but have since forgotten, between them and winning or losing. Taking home the prize, being able to be claimed the winner of the mid-season showdown, or being another player who mulled for interaction and then lost to Ristic, or vice versa. There's a lot that could happen here.
And we're shuffling, we're getting ready here. Man, I can tell you, if you've played in one of these top 4 pods, especially at an event like this, it's hard to breathe, man. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to calm your heart right down. You're just like, oh, dear God, deck, give me something playable. Like, give me a plan here. The last thing I want is I mull down to 3 and I'm in this opportunity and it just goes away, right? You're nervous as hell. You just want to be able to at least have a chance to play this game and be in it till the end, right? That's all you really want, and the opportunities will come to you, right? But dear God, give me a decent hand.
This is not the time. It can happen. There are games, no matter how finely tuned your deck is, that you're gonna have to mulligan down to 3, you're gonna have to mulligan down to 2, and you're just hoping and praying that the top decks go in your favor. But it is not the pod you want that to be the case in. This wants to be a snap keep for 7. You want to you want to be gas take it full. You want to be able to come out racing even if you're not putting a 1 attempt on the stack. You want that Esper Sentinel. You want that Fairy Mastermind. You want that fish. You want some way to stand in between someone winning and you. Also, shout out, we're starting to get pictures from Excalibur Judge and Channel Cutie Caleb, our judge for today. Huge shout out to him. He has done a great job feeding us information. Both me and Max are remote, but Caleb is helping us stay informed and making sure we know what's going on. Who's the hand that we just got?
This is Alan's hand, and it's actually hand that I would be pretty happy with sitting in TnT because it gets off, number one, it gets off a ton of mana. He's got one land, it's a one land hand, but it's a Marsh Flats. He's got a Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Mockingbird, Tainted Pact, Clever Impersonator, and Mindbreak Trap. So Mindbreak Trap, delicious against Rawl. That's going to keep you in the game. We're going to go real fast. We drop a land, Soul Ring into Arcane Signet. And then we're holding up that Clever Impersonator. So if a value engine comes down, guess what? I got one too. If a good creature comes out, Mockingbird comes out, I got that too. So very flexible, very strong hand for Alan to start the game. And thankfully, there's no Heartwood Storyteller in this hand. So,
yeah. Something that I love about hands like this, and once again, reading it for the chat, it is from left to right, a Mindbreak Trap, Clever Impersonator, Tainted Pact, Mockingbird, Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, and Marsh Flats. It's a powerful hand. It's got a lot of mobility, a lot of options. But something that is especially nice about clone spells in a game like this is you want to be really, really strong, but there's danger in being the strongest. People are going to start paying for your heuristic study. Or if an OBM comes out, they're going to look at your Tymna a little bit harder than the other guys. And so the fact that the vast majority of these are copy spells means that while he's going to be strong and he's going to be in the game, he's going to be matching and making parity with the other players in a way that's going to make it hard for him to be singled out or targeted, especially once counterspells start to fly. We just got Ral's hand. They are keeping second seven. And then, okay, second seven. Before me and Max read this out, chat, I want to hear from you guys. If you guys are watching this later on YouTube, comment. So we're looking at 7 cards. I believe 2 of them are lands. So there's 6 non-land cards. 5 non-land cards. Those are 5 non-land cards. How many of them do you guys think are red, and how many of them do you guys think are blue? This is going to test you guys' knowledge of Ral. How many of the 5 non-land cards do you think are red, and how many of them do you think are blue?
This is an interesting hand, dude. This is a very interesting hand.
It's very
especially considering what Alan has in his hand. So I think I can tell you now. I'm gonna tell him. Ready? So he's got 2 lands. He's got an offer you can't refuse. He's got a Ragavan, Nimble Pilfer. He's got basically a dig spell, and then he's got Ska, Stormkill Artist, and Sticker Goblin. Which, if you remember what Alan has 2 clones in his hand. So he can go turn 1, clone a Ragavan, and then he can clone a Stormkill Artist later if he wanted to. So great targets for him right away. It looks like we also got
we just got Dallas's. This is Dallas. So this is seat 1. They're keeping 6, and they're pitching the card that's all the way on the right, I believe.
Okay.
So we've got reading it out for chat. We've got working from left to right, an Esper Sentinel, a Mox Opal, another Mindbreak Trap, a Chain of Vapor, a Tundra, an Ancient Tomb, and a Cabal Ritual. The Cabal Ritual is getting pitched. I think I very much agree with Dallas's decision here. You don't really have a lot of ways to spend that bursty black mana. The Mindbreak Trap is going to be super duper nice. The Chain of Vapor is going to be a hit. Is going to be able to hit a lot of the things that might take you out of the game early. Like if someone tries to turbo out like a Necro or some like kind of random Underworld Breach line. And the Esper Sentinel turn 1 is going to more than likely draw you at least 1 or 2 cards in the first turn rotation. And you're just always gonna have something to do.
And we'll be immediately Mockingbirded too, I bet.
yeah. Alan's hand just looks better and better. And we just got Sterling, so if you wanna read it out to chat.
Yeah, so Sterling's hand is he's pitching a Mean Betrayal back to the bottom of his library. He's got I can't even tell what card it is, but he's got Marsh. Oh, is that a Git Probe? No, Git Probe is in the back, but what's the card in the front?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, hang on. That's the Blades of Chaos. That's the secret layer. Is that the Rite of Flame? That's a Rite of Flame, right?
Oh, is that Rite of Flame? Okay, Rite of Flame, Marsh Flats, Beseech the Mirror, Imperial Still, Misty Rainforest, and Git Probe. So this is not a bad hand. He's gonna go Imp Seal most likely. To get this Beseech the Mirror. He's missing pieces, right? He needs an artifact to make that Beseech the Mirror turn into a Necro or something like that. But he's going to use that Imp Seal depending on where he ends up on his turn for either a value engine or some gas. We'll have to see.
Yeah. There is the option to Marsh Flats for a land, Imp Seal, and then crack the Imp Seal with the Git Probe. But there's nowhere for it to go. Yeah.
There's a get probe immediately, which makes
There's the get
sense.
probe. Oh, he wants information. That's what
Yep,
he wants.
yep. And he's probably targeting Brawl. If I were him, I would target Brawl because I want to know
Yeah.
what I want to know how much trouble we're in right now.
Yeah.
But they're probably, of course, pitching, being smart, is trying to. You should
Yeah.
ask someone else. Don't ask me. Ask someone
Yeah.
else. You don't need to see my hand.
Yeah.
He's got an S percentile.
Yeah.
See, look, I'll show you a piece of my hands. You don't even need to look at my
Yeah.
hand. I'll show it to you.
Pigeon's so
Let's
good
see.
at this.
Will it work?
He's like,
Will it work?
here's a
did
carry
work.
spell, but I'm not going to cast it.
He did
Oh,
it.
there we go. Ah!
The Yap is strong with this one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so good. It's that every table he sits at. Goo, goo.
Well, and what's interesting is Dallas's hand is not that scary. I don't believe, right? We didn't see anything
Yeah.
tremendous in there. It's all value, right, and interaction. So seeing his hand doesn't give Sterling the information he really needs, which is what is Rawl going to do, and do we have enough to stop him? So I think that was probably a mistake. I would have definitely get probed Rawl, even though he's in fourth seat.
Yeah. Or ask to see more than like one card, right? If I had to guess, Pigeon probably showed him the Ragavan that he was going to cast on turn 1. If I had to guess, say, "Oh, this is my turn 1 play,"
Right.
And something this is what I love about like cedh. Sterling went to go get probe Pigeon. He showed him a card. He's not worried. Then he sees Dallas's hand. And there's nothing too scary. So now the amount of known information versus unknown information has shifted around. And so beyond the initial observations about BlueFarm Seat 1, Rawl Seat 4, that kind of stuff, we now begin to have the layers of like what people are aware of begin to settle on the game, which is going to influence how which espers get paid for, right? Which spells able to make it on the stack and off the stack. It's so interesting how quickly these develop. There's the M Seal. What would you be insealing here for, Max? You're in seat 3.
I'm getting I'm probably just getting a Mystic Remar, honestly. Into Rawl, it's really powerful. Into 2 other blue farms, it's really powerful. That's probably where I'm going with it. He does have the Rite of Flame. So, I mean, he could do something crazy depending on what he drew and just go for like, a combo piece and hope to draw into the rest of it. But I think that would be a mistake. I think this is a game where you settle in and you try to keep up with the table first. And that to me is a Mystic Remar. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Especially since there were 2 Esper Sentinels out ahead of you. You're going to be able to avoid getting priority bullied by players in like seat 1 and seat 2. So even if like things do get really, really dicey, you're just going to get so much off of the
you know what he's getting? Actually, I'm an idiot. I know exactly what he's getting. Right, because he's got the Misty Rainforest.
And
right?
a Rite of Flame, and a Rite of Flame.
And a Rite of Flame. Right. So he's going to cast a Ristic Study. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Yep. We just got word from the judge Caleb. Shout out again
to confirming
our
it.
On the ground, confirming there was a Ristic Study. Very, very thankful. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. It's going to stick around longer.
But you know what that means, though. You know what it means that Sterling is getting a Ristic Study, right?
It means that Alan that one too.
Yeah. And we're headed square on for the mid-range slop. We're gonna see Esper Sentinels and Ristic Studies and all over the place. That's what kind of game this is gonna be. Yeah. So everyone get comfortable, go get some popcorn, order yourself a smoothie or something, because we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. So let's see. I wonder if I'm Pigeon, what am I doing then? Am I like sticker gobbling into like Stormkill and then passing, or man, like what do you do?
I want Stormkill and ASAP. Yeah, just like last game, you saw him play the Burgee because you need that mana generation. So I would expect to see him drop a Ska pretty quickly here, and then look for an opportunity to play Rawl. Right?
Yeah. Plus, with all these draw engines out, he's gonna get buried underneath cards far before he's gonna like lose out on mana. Okay, it looks like there's some table talk going on. It looks like Sterling showed the Rite of Flame to Dallas, which makes sense. Dallas is in the position where like everyone is kind of like getting their own engines on board, but Sterling's isn't out yet, so he has an opportunity to kind of like force him to give up more information than he might necessarily want to. See a Chromox coming out, pitching a Born, which is always really interesting.
That's a good tactic, because what that does is it tells the rest of the table, I don't have a Flash Enabler in my hand. See, I got rid of it. You don't need to worry about it. and then hold on to a Valley Flood Caller or a High Fate Trickster or something for later. So it's a good deflection to take the heat off of yourself and put it elsewhere. The thing is Alan is going to be set up to be real scary next turn. So this turn he probably wants to get Thrasios into play and establish that as a second draw engine.
Yeah,
at least that's what I would do.
Because of the MCL, I don't think we see the Clever Impersonator here. I mean, I guess if we wanted to, he could get a second.
He'll be tempted to. He'll be tempted to, or even for the Ragavan. But he also might just play Tymna here and attack with the flying Esper Sentinel. That's also possible.
I would like that.
If I were him, but if I were him, I want Thrasios. I want Thrasios down ASAP. Because every combo in that deck depends on Thrasios being in play, and now's the time where you can play it without too much impact.
Yeah.
But what's he doing? Looks like Tymna, probably. Is it Tymna?
Yeah. Floating colorless. Yeah. There it is.
Makes sense. Oh, we're using the floating and one more. Oh, fairy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Alarm.
Alan's way ahead now, buddy. Way ahead.
Yeah. He is tapped out on mana though. So
yeah, but he's got the Mindbreak Trap still.
Yeah. Dallas needs to do something about it. I think Dallas needs to find a way of like of keeping up with like Alan, because he's about to not.
Alan's way ahead, man. He's way ahead already.
And then Sterling in seat 3 is like, all these spells before I cast my wrist.
Well, just think about this for a second, right? Here's how this turn's going to play out, right? So we're going to have Sterling drop a Ristic Study now. That's going to resolve. But in the process of resolving, it's going to draw cards for Alan, and it's going to draw cards for Dallas. Then, now that Ristic Study is online, which means the fairy is online. Yep. And guess what happens after it gets back to Alan's turn? Alan then copies a Ristic Study. And then he will have a Ristic Study, an Esper Sentinel, and a fairy. This game's getting out of hand real quick, guys. Real quick.
Yeah, we just saw Alan flash a card to Dallas. He's probably he showed him a fetch land. It's not uncommon in situations like this when you have players drawing a lot of cards to like show 1 or 2 lands to be like, oh, the cards I'm drawing aren't that good.
Yeah, that's right. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Ragavan popping Sterling in the face, which makes sense. He's got no blockers.
Yeah, he'll create a treasure.
It's going to be hard for.
I would say, or Sticker Goblin into Ren's Resolve. Oh, that's a breach. Oh, that is.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Poor Sterling, dude. Poor Sterling.
Pigeons, like you can see him. Keep that away from me. Okay, tapping out for Raw.
There's the Raw.
Leaving a treasure open, probably for that offer we saw in his hand earlier.
Yeah, pass the turn. Right. He's set up for next turn. Next turn he plays Sticker Goblin into Ska, and he probably still doesn't push, to be honest. Especially given what the board state's going to look like in just a second when Alan untaps and clones the Ristic Study. I don't know what Dallas drew, though. He drew a couple of cards here, so those could be interesting.
This is his third draw.
Did you see that Alan's draw from his Esper Sentinel was an Esper Sentinel?
Oh, that's so funny.
So he's going to have, and he has a fetch land, right? So he's going to be able to play Esper Sentinel and Ristic Study. Again,
so I feel like we might see the tide of the game either kind of like shift or cement in Alan's favor. Let's go ahead and jump over to player audio real quick just to hear what some of the player conversation is like.
Are you jamming this turn?
No, I'm playing Crom.
Sure.
Playing Crom, and I literally am playing Crom.
Crom.com.
Ancient Tom.
You gonna pay for research? Is this collusion? Is this collusion? There's no reason you should say that.
3, 4, 5. I will cast Crom.
If I lose you too.
Yep.
Oh, you haven't, right? I'll just Tymna and then okay. I'm starting time. Yep. Good to eat off Ristic. Cool. Yes. Good on Crom.
I'm good on Crom.
Move to Crom back.
I mean, I don't know flyer.
I realistically should still attack you, but I feel bad. So we're gonna go
do all 3. I mean,
well, I literally could do all 3.
He said he was gonna let you in. So yeah.
So 2, 1, 4.
No blocks.
I'll take my 2 magic,
Yep.
I will gain my 2 magic life. I will go to Timna. I will lose 3. And I will draw 3.
Pretty good.
We will have a
I
trigger.
have a fairy mastermind trigger.
You
Sounds
do
good.
indeed.
Draw 1 magic card.
I have no responses to your 1 magic card.
Oh, good.
Sure. I would then like to play this Mox Amber that I drew.
May I draw for Mockingbird here?
You both may draw.
For 6 first.
Yeah.
If this happens, you have.
I have fairy.
Yep.
I'll draw for the fairy.
Yep.
Yep.
I have a Mockingbird. I'll draw for Esper. Yep. Pass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would like to move to discard.
Yeah.
Is that cool with everyone?
Yes.
Very cool.
This Missy Rainforest is no longer here.
Go ahead.
Pass.
Good to draw?
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
wait,
that
what
was
do
a turn.
yeah. What do you? How do you feel about the deployment of Crom here, Max? Talk to me about it.
Well, the beautiful thing about Crom, and this is one of the advantages of BlueFarm, is that if this game truly devolves into absolute mid-range hell, guess what? I have a 4/4 beater coming at your face. And I think it was Brian Koval who once said, the best thing you could do is swing that to the right. Swing your big Crom to the right and put pressure on that player to shove, because as soon as they shove, you're the one who's going after they fail to get there, right? So
Ooh.
that combat from Crom is not to be underestimated. Right. And then we have Alan swinging out here. So we're on the farm plan in a big way. Everyone's swinging and drawing cards. The difference, though, is Alan has the advantage, right? Because he's drawing the cards off the combat. And then he's also going to have multiple draw engines in play.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we got here? Why did he tap his Mox Amber? Did I miss something? There's his own Fairy Mastermind.
Fairy and end step. Or actually, no, probably he's
That's in response
doing
to the Timna draws, I
combat.
would think.
Combat, yeah.
Right. So draw. And now he's going to deploy, and my guess would be the Clever Impersonator and the Esper Sentinel at the same time, which is a little bit greedy, right? Because you're going a little bit pants down. But given the way that this pod is set up right now with everyone drawing cards, if there's ever a place to do that, this is the time.
Yeah.
That's a different tapping than I would have expected for that. So we're seeing something different.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, alarm! Oh, that's so. Oh man. Oh, and with all the draw engines out, he may be able to get. Maybe like
We saw. What did we see? We saw
Oh,
Mind Break
man.
Chop. We saw Chain of Vape. He doesn't have it. Nobody. I don't think anyone has an answer.
I don't think
This
anyone
is
has
resolving.
anything for. Because no one can afford to hard cast it right now. Oh, that's
Yeah,
so good.
yeah.
That is
We are drawing a
exactly
lot
what
of cards,
Alan wanted
though.
to see.
Yeah,
let's get it.
stack. Someone's got something.
Let's get it. Let's
That's
get
right.
it.
We got the offer, right? Offer you can't refuse. That's what
Oh,
we still
yeah.
got. So it's hilarious is if he offers this, he takes his 2 treasures and closes the Ristic anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
Let's see what
It's
happens. Let's go to player audio. Definitely. I want to. See
Yeah.
what's going on here.
Play your audio.
There's sorry 5 draw engines in play. Does not matter.
Yeah, that's it. I just want.
No.
That's all I got.
I have nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Pass.
I'm good on your trigger. Okay. Is this good?
Yeah.
I have nothing. I pass. I think we stopped.
Trigger Crom.
Oh, it's Crom. Sure.
That is a force draw, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're so dead.
Draw. I cannot. Is it a
You
response?
want to respond to the Crom trigger?
I can't do that.
Oh, okay. I was just like, yeah, we're dead.
You said so I just want to make sure.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just trying to decide. I have my Ristic trigger.
I don't think we do at this point. Like, we're just gonna give him infinite mana. He already has infinite cards. It's like,
I have
if you can deal with it on your turn, it's way easier. But like, I have nothing that bounces it.
Either that or I don't play the game. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's real bad. It does not make it a lot.
Yeah, it would make it a lot better.
Yeah, I would have slammed it so
I might
hard.
have to slam one of
I bet.
these
Instead of this
for like
goofy guy.
Yeah.
That helps though.
bounce or something.
I'd have a clear.
But I have
thing.
to draw.
I think you draw this one. I think it
Okay.
makes sense. I know it's silly. I think that makes sense though.
Just
I'll draw.
It's okay, though.
I'll draw from. You can make your treasure.
I pass on pedal.
I pass on pedal.
Yeah, he still has like 12 cards.
5 mana.
No,
5 mana on board currently.
Max, I'm scared.
Sure is. We're in the 3v1 and it's not against me.
So it's one here. Yeah.
On my turn, I can potentially do this, but that's my only option.
Okay.
So
Before I cast this, you want me to not cast this?
No, I think we just have to start dealing with him. He's the only person we have to deal with. His hand doesn't say anything. It's like voice pass if he wants to, which is bad. We have to deal with this 100%.
You want me to play something else?
No, I want that to go.
I mean, like any more value pieces from here, I'm probably gonna have to counter. One of them.
We already had to. It's already too late. Like we
Yeah.
cannot let him have anything.
I mean, he's just showing here. You know,
Showing.
yeah.
Showing you this card.
And like so, like anything that's too valuable, I'm gonna have to say no. And if you want me to use it, I totally understand and I will. But
I mean, I can play that pass.
I can't. No, I can't. I can't.
None of this matters. We're just like we're BSing now. It's like
No.
this is like Exodia. We can't let him have
I know.
anything.
So as long as he's not doing anything else right now,
That's already too much.
So this
Like,
pass or
no,
not this at all?
not that at all.
Okay, you want to do something else?
I mean,
I don't think we want him to cast anything else.
yeah, like anything that is going to make it more ridiculous, I'm probably gonna have to stop.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, unless you're just playing out like more mana.
I'm just playing out more mana.
Well, I mean, Kennen is
Way more than
Kenan's
more mana.
great. Don't get me
Kennen's a
wrong.
bit more mana, but
You have Mastermind. You have immediate win if it resolves.
Yeah.
Like
I might.
we can't let him a single other thing.
no, I know.
We're like that. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want me to cast that. That's acknowledged.
Yes.
Sure. I will still lose life here.
Yep.
I'll play my own Esper Sentinel.
I think we might need to stop drawing now. Just because he has the Kinnan too, I think we're just gonna die.
I mean,
I have to
I'll-
get around.
I'll
I'll show
pass.
you what I showed Sterling. I have this later, but it's way later.
11.
and like, I hate that that's,
I know. If I can get to my turn, I can deal with a little bit of his board. But
Yeah.
It will not be enough. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like I have some things.
I mean, I'm cool with Esper.
I have passed on Esper. I just don't think we.
Yeah,
draw.
I don't think so.
Don't want to.
Nope.
Okay.
Esper is good resolve. Cool.
We have to choke him on the thing that we can, which is currently somehow mana and not cards. But like this is so silly.
Phone my farm.
That's what I mean. Like, I think it was scary when he had everything and an
I
Esper
will
turn on.
also just get a card out of your hand. I'll play the voice.
Yeah, you have to hit that.
It'll be this pass, but
No.
I understand.
No shot. We'll get back to your turn, but you are
Is it-
losing anyways.
Is it that nothing else pass?
That, nothing else pass.
No Kennen, no nothing. It's that.
Yeah, I have nothing else I want to cast.
Okay.
Is that move straight to discard after that?
Correct.
As long as
Then that's okay.
Yeah, as
If
long
you
as-
guys are local.
yeah,
so
yeah. I mean, as long as that is the agreement into where voice resolves, you do nothing but discard.
Yep.
And pass the turn. I'm okay with voice.
Pull that shortcut.
Yeah, basically good to move to like the shortcut of that.
100%. Because I think we need that later.
Yeah.
I don't have the thing that wins with this, but I'm going to show you two that I have this, which can potentially deal with him.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm just like I don't know.
Yep. Voice is good.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'd like to move to cleanup.
Sure.
Yep.
These two cards certainly, and I think this card as well. 2 land Sabines.
Well, this is pretty close to Exodia at this point.
Yeah.
He almost resolved the Kinnan too. I don't
Yeah.
know exactly why the Tithe was able to resolve there. I heard a lot of politicking, so maybe there was a conversation where he said something like, "If I resolve the Smothering Tithe, I'm not going to do anything ridiculous after it," because I heard that word being used, which is maybe why they let it resolve. But TnT in particular is probably one of the best Smothering Tithe decks in the format. Just being able to convert those treasures into cards is obscene. I play TnT myself, and I lose very, very few games where I manage to resolve a Tithe. And him having Tithe, and now he has Voice of Victory, and he has TnT. I mean, he has a Tymna. He has 2 Esper Sentinels. I mean, he's pretty close to Exodia. Fortunately, the rest of the table is aware and terrified. So they're all trying to work together here to figure out how to salvage this situation. Um, looking at is that Dallas's hand? Dallas's hand is actually pretty berserk.
The one we
He's
just got
got.
from Caleb is that's Sterling. So active player.
Oh, is that Sterling's hand? Oh,
Mhm.
okay. His hand is actually pretty crazy, but he doesn't have the mana to really convert it into what you'd want it to be.
Not yet. No, this is an interesting situation. Is I don't think this is going to surprise you any more than it's going to surprise us. Alan is the clear favorite to win this game right now. If you thought the Smothering Tithe was scary, then showing that he has Kinnan, that he has Voice of Victory, another Esper, we still know that he's got a Clever Impersonator in the wings as well. So he is cashing checks for Fort Knox at this point. But what that does is now Sterling, Joseph, and Dallas all have a window where if they shove really, really hard, they can get some pretty aggressive value pieces protected by the other players, because this pod now needs to rally the troops and get as many resources together to stop Allen. So I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, we see a deployment of a fish. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Joseph Pigeon here actually pushes really, really hard on his turn, because Sterling is going to get triggers before Allen. And so they're able to kind of, in a way, play on top of like all these resources that he has. But it's going to be really, really, really difficult, because anything they do is just digging themselves deeper in the debt against Allen.
Exactly. They're just falling further and further behind. That Mystic Remora is cute. It's really adorable.
Yeah.
It's not going to keep up with the Tithe. It's not going to keep up with the 2 Esper Sentinels. And we all know that Voice of Victory is still there when it gets back to Alan's turn. The game is over. We know he has a finale in hand. He is like, strap in, guys. This game is very close to being over if the table can't answer the Voice of Victory before it gets back to his turn. And like you said, the more things they do, the more ahead Alan is getting.
It's a difficult spot to be.
2 more players to go. Sterling could not stop Alan, right? So he's done his turn is gone. Now it's up to Pigeon. Can Pigeon impact Alan's board in a meaningful way? Players are working together here. Yes, please hit me. Hopefully you hit something good. Mox Samper ain't gonna do it. He could potentially put a win attempt here, but I think if he puts a win attempt here, he's just going to lose. It just feeds Allen cards. It actually feeds Dallas cards as well. So it's just not a good situation. I think we're going to see Ska come here. We see the Sticker Goblin come down, going to make some mana, and then turn around and drop a Ska and then pray.
Yeah, the very scary thing here is pretty similar to round 5 that we saw yesterday. If you guys get a chance, go back and watch it. We saw a player who had access to a castable Adnaz, but instead they put a GA into play and then passed. It's a pretty similar play pattern with the Voice of Victory here. It is so powerful, it literally demands a response, and it requires very specific forms of interaction that have to get your opponents talking about how they can deal with it. So Alan, by choosing to wait a turn, is not just like playing it unnecessarily safe. This Voice of Victory is giving him so much information. It's giving him so much security, and it's just cracking a window wide open, because either he's going to go to his turn and have a sounds effect in play, or his opponents are going to have to get a ton of interaction out of their hands before it even gets to his main phase. And because he has the Smothering Tithe and all these draw engines, he doesn't really care too much if it's his main phase or not, because he's got all the mana and cards that he could need either way. And most of the combo pieces he needs are already on board, namely the Fairy Mastermind and the Smothering Tithe. So especially like if he gets if he draws a Flash Photography, that's going to be at instant speed, just targeting his own Smothering Tithe, and then there's the game right there, right? There's a really, really, really big window of opportunity here for Alan, and a lot of ways he can close the door on his opponents. So,
and Rawl may be tempted here to just shove it, like just go, like try to win right now. But I think if he does that, the problem is we saw that the other players have some good interaction in their hand. There's 2 Mindbreak traps that exist right now. So, and unlike the other players, Pigeon isn't drawing cards. He only has what he has in his hand. So he's at a disadvantage. But having said all that, I have seen Rawl push through a game exactly like this and win, right? So there's still a very real possibility that he just gets there. I believe we saw someone has a Chain of Vapor though, and I can't remember who has it.
The Shade of Vapor
Uh,
is with Dallas, but Dallas can't afford to interact. Sterling can't afford to interact. The one downside of Allen's position is that anything that happens, it's on his head to like stop it. And something that Rao's really, really good at is pretty similar to Rock Threat, casting a lot of spells that are good but aren't worth countering. So by the time you have to start countering stuff, it's already too late. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. There is a chance either that like Pigeon is just able to shove and push his way to the other side of this TnT deck, or he could just be casting 100 spells to give Allen 100 more ways of locking down the win just on top of him.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Alan's list right now, and just trying to get a sense for it. He does run a fair amount of removal that could be really impactful here. Obviously, he's on Otawar, he's on Talon Gates, he's on Deadly Relic, so he has answers that could deal with this role in a good way that he has a good chance of drawing into. So he may just be able to answer this cleanly. We'll have to see. Let's go to player audio. I want to hear this play out.
Play your audio.
Triggers. You guys do all your draws.
I'll draw 2 cards.
Yeah, as long as they're good with it, I'm not paying for anything.
You'll have 2 triggers.
Yep.
Or no, there's no espers.
No, the 2.
Yeah.
And then
Then no other triggers here. I just have Ska Rawl, but
Yep.
Rawl. See if I lose a life. I will not lose a life. I will not flip. Make 3 red good.
Yeah.
Okay.
what spell is it that Ralph flips?
Instant sorcery needs to be number 6. Yeah.
Or more, right?
And you're currently at
2. Yeah. Just
don't count 4, but
Yeah.
instant sorcery count 2.
Sorry, I'll get the red token.
Or we can create separate instances of instant sorcery.
Yeah. Farm is the most important thing generally, but instant sorcery for now is game. Yeah.
As long as you are also aware, we can also keep.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I'd like to cast a gut shot. My target will be the fairy mastermind on this board. I will have 2 triggers.
2 triggers, is that good?
You guys are.
Hold on before you draw. I just want to make sure we're passing priority correctly first.
So there's Ristic Fish, and that's it for this moment.
I am passing on Ristic Fish
I'm not paying.
from Sterling.
Good shot, right?
Just 1 damage to target anything.
To target.
Target.
Have you drawn your second card for turn yet?
No.
I guess I'll activate and get my draw.
Yeah, that's where we get to the bad part. All right. I pass priority on.
Activation stack.
I pass priority on activation.
Good.
Fair activation.
Fairy activation, I am fine with.
Cool. We all draw 1 card.
We all draw 1 card. We have a trigger from Mastermind on both of us on Pigeon.
That's your second?
Yeah, because you drew for turn plus that.
Yep.
So you, in priority, you'll draw first
I will draw first.
off your Mastermind.
Well, I was saying for treasures.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would like
yeah.
to stack the treasures and then. So
You're gonna
I'll
make
get
your
3 treasures.
Yep.
Yeah, we're so cooked.
All right, now we're back on my fairy triggers here.
Yep.
Cool. I'll draw 1 card for you.
Yep. And then I will have my draw.
Yeah.
Draw.
Not paying.
Now there's Ristic Fish off Gut Shot.
Ristic Fish.
Am I good?
I think we need to stop drawing because what he's going to have to start doing is just masterminding us.
Yeah.
At this point. I think earlier it was right to do it, but now.
Like, we need to get rid of Mastermind.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to kill this now. So if we stop drawing, he has to draw us our whole decks without us feeding him more free mana. Does that make sense?
Okay, sure.
I think, like reasonably, I think that's the right call here. We're just
No,
going to die.
I don't disagree.
All right.
I mean, he's going to activate
Yeah.
until
Oh yeah.
he can't now.
It's
So.
gonna be a really fun game.
Yeah. All right. So we're good on passing on these 2. I now have a Ska trigger.
Did you draw? No.
Oh yeah. I have a roll trigger. See if I flip, or I mean, I'm not gonna flip.
What was this then?
That was the Ska was the other one. Then this is the roll.
This is the roll.
Yeah.
Got you.
See if I lose a life. I will lose a life. Back down to gut shot on mastermind.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It forced him to fight now.
Fight. We just grow in the stack.
Fight or flight.
Dark ritual.
I don't think we draw with any of this, right?
It's your first
Some of
spell.
us have to draw.
This is your first spell.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, I literally did. Esper.
After trigger.
I will draw off Esper.
I'm good on the treasure.
Would you like to draw?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'll create 3 black mana.
Yeah, I pass on deck crit. Keeping track of full storm. Can
Yeah.
we start doing that?
Yeah, I got you here.
Well, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6. Oh, it's just 6. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought it was more.
And
for
then
some
this is your instant sorcery count
Yeah, yeah.
currently.
reason. That's an exile. I might still cast it later, but it'd be probably way later. Yeah.
Let's just throw something out there, guys. Playing for a fun one now. Vamp period.
I literally have to. Trigger.
Yeah, Crom.
That is a Crom trigger.
Yep.
You may draw from. You're forced to draw from.
I force draw. Draw.
So I don't think we can use anything on the tutors. We just have to wait until all of the important spells are on the stack, like the silences and the
Unless you have,
whatever else,
if I had a mental misstep, maybe.
the Borns.
But
I still don't think we use it because we have to save it for the actual spells that matter. This is just finding the spell that will matter later, anyways. I think we have to pass on it.
I will pass on Vamp.
Same.
Cool.
Lose 2.
Yes, thank you.
We're up to 7 storm.
Magic card on top of my library.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tithe just insta wins, obvious. It's so stupid.
7 storm and 3 instant sorceries from Ral, just for the stream. So no, I don't know. I'm sure they can hear us, but
I'm so hungry.
That's why I'm glad I got like a little snack between rounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, if I get to turn 3 on my seat 4, I can do stuff. But like, I knew some BS would happen like this. I'm just like,
I wasn't. That's
That's
a
so
cracked opener.
It was
opener.
insane.
Yeah.
it was ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
My turn today was okay.
All of this is still probably losing C1 farms. Probably.
I don't think
I
it
think
gets.
it's flash out of Heartwood storytelling.
I don't think it gets to me.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like we don't get your turn.
No. Like it ends
We
there.
got 3 hours, and we already split.
So we're
It's on top of
That's what I'm saying.
Alright,
Quickly.
Gunshots on the stack. So you can go eat.
Yeah, so I can go eat.
We're back on gut shot too.
Yeah.
That's shut.
I guess I have to save this for later now because you
Yes.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll activate.
Because it'll get buried. It'll just get
I
buried.
pass on
Bing,
activation.
bing, bing.
Good.
me?
I don't think we start responding yet. He's going down on treasures by doing this.
He goes down by 1 every time.
There's a chance you could do the one that you showed me earlier.
I save this till the very end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially.
I have to. Yeah.
Especially.
Oh yeah. It's good conversation though. Yeah. I think we just take the draw now and then see what we all draw. Also. Good.
Yeah.
See, like I got something.
Treasures.
Ah. Yeah, I'm good on treasures. Gut shots on the stack.
Yep.
You ready for this quarter calling?
That'd be cool.
That's the card. That's the card.
Against Heartwood.
Yeah. No need.
Value color.
Oh, that's not a value. There are no triggers besides Ristic. I think we're still supposed to decline them. I will happily cast my spell first because it is my turn. I'll cast a Pact of Negation targeting Valley Flood Caller. I have a Raw trigger and a Ska trigger below whatever other triggers there are. Those are them. Yeah, Ska is always on top.
I appreciate these, by the way.
I try.
This wave fight, or is this a
This is a 3v1 fight, 1 billion.
Like I'm. Sorry, this is not. I'm just trying to get this out of his way.
Oh, 100% this is a 3v1.
Understood.
Like, we're cooked.
I don't think you really are as much as you might believe, but
Okay.
I passed on Scott. Scott
Scott
trigger.
I'll respond to it.
Sure. Yeah, we're gonna need a big old stack.
I don't think I really want to fight this anymore, but I'll mind break. I'll hit your 2 spells.
I don't think there's any triggers besides the Fish Ristic, which we're declining. I can keep fighting as long as you guys are happy to back me up again. I'm doing this in the effort of a 3v1. I'm happy to do this up first.
No, I agree.
I will cast an offer on your mind break. You want more treasures, sir? I have 2 triggers.
Good. Pretty good.
That is your 5th, correct?
It is my 5th. I have a Ska and a Raw trigger, top of the stack. Ganta.
Cool.
Watch this, like, bang, move my deck back.
I don't know. I guess I'll activate one more time.
Test priority. We all draw.
You're activating.
Mastermind. Guys are good. Good to draw.
Yep.
We're just making room.
It's a sorcery. Yeah.
That's why I moved my deck back too.
Looks like it might get long.
I'm good on the treasures, and then back to my Scott trigger.
I will be. Are you passing your screen?
Pass on my own Scott trigger. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Knowing it's 3v1, this sucks.
I mean, you have Exodia.
Not yet.
It's close.
This is like the toe.
You wanted a Kinnan in this too. Like, I'm
Activate.
good on Mastermind. Everybody draw. I'm good on treasures. Back down to Scott Trigger.
I don't think there's a world in which you believe in this isn't a win attempt, but
Everything at this point is, yeah.
do we have anything else to stop Ral? I don't know.
They've seen my whole hands.
Oh, sure.
I mean, that one card is the worst about it, but
Sure,
but like
yeah, you guys have the thing for it
Yeah,
anyways.
I will pass priority on this.
you just need ways to go from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good for Ska.
100%. Yeah.
Good for Ska.
Raw trigger.
Good for all.
I will lose a life. Offer on mind break.
Pass.
More treasures for you, sir.
Boop.
I'm back down to having a Scott trigger off of my pact negation.
Yep.
Good.
Good. And then good.
Raw trigger.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. Who will live?
Typical.
Pact on Valley. Okay, thank goodness. Gut shot on Mastermind.
Um,
I'm not trying to be like, you guys saw everything. I'm going first.
Yeah,
Have it-
yeah, no.
That's the case. That's fine. I pass.
There you go. I think now I try and bounce.
The tithe?
Yeah. So it doesn't get more later.
Yeah.
Guys, we're not worried about form.
I think
I can also
the best answer.
Oh no.
I guess I can do this first. I just drew it, so I was like, I mean, might as well. Just,
yeah, why not?
it doesn't hurt.
I mean, because you get to keep sending as much as you want here.
Against this, yeah, 100%. I'll cast a Hidden Strings. My targets will be my 2 lands, and I will have both a Ska and a Raw trigger.
I have 2 triggers.
I'm good on any triggers anyone would like to do with.
Are we good with my?
It is up to 12 storms, 6 sorceries. I'm good.
What is your target on Hidden Strings?
My 2 lands.
Yeah,
just,
you don't have to name the cipher yet,
No.
right?
Several only happens on resolution.
Okay, got you. I have no responses to your drawing too.
Good on tides. Ska trigger.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Raw trigger.
Yep.
I'll lose a land.
It is so close.
Good
Man, that was oh man, what a stack battle. Chat, I hope you're following along with me and Max. This has been crazy. Right now we're watching the top 4 for the midseason Showdown Top Deck Championship Series. All these players fought hard to get here, and we've seen quite the board state develop thus far. Right now, we're essentially watching Ral on their main phase Manual Storm into TnT Exodia, backed up by 2 blue farms who want Ral to be far enough ahead that Alan has to exhaust himself of interaction going into his turn. But Ral is like so close to just having too much momentum themselves.
He can flip now. Like he can flip Raw now if he wins a flip. He's at, I believe the Raw count is 7.
Oh, there it is. Here's the flip.
Yeah, we're flipping Raw. Raw may just win right now. And
yeah, he hit the Smothering Tide. Baldy's leading in as much as I would be.
It's really close, guys. He may just win now.
Everyone's looking at their hands like, ah!
Everyone's counting. Everyone's looking at the Raw and being like, oh shit! Did we just let Raw flip?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that now we pivot and now we're 3v1 versus Raw. But if you're 3v1ing Raw on a Raw flip, you might be too late, buddy.
Yeah, not where you want to be.
But let's see what Alan has. Is Alan going to come over the top now? Is a question.
Yeah.
There's the silence.
Okay, let's hear the conversation that ensues based off of this. Going back to the players.
On the triggers. We'll put them on the side. It doesn't hurt at this point. I will use a red floating. I'm gonna crack my fire islet to draw a card.
Yeah.
As an activation here. Is that good?
Pass.
Yep. It's a land. Dang it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
See, we could have been cool.
Just gotta chill now. I'm getting your triggers to draw. I think
Game.
Huh?
It's a good game.
one more thing.
Yeah, I think you got it. No, I don't
think I got it yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna bolt the Voice of Victory in response. I'll have a Ska trigger. I'll just pay the Ristic because I have the floater. But you're good too. I'm good for him to draw.
We go with Mystical More trigger?
Yeah. I paid for the Ristic. I'm not paying for the fish. I do have a Ska trigger now. Good on Ska trigger.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and then bolt target voice.
I pass.
Okay, cool.
Did you draw your?
He drew one card, yeah, but there's no tithe anymore.
Yeah, no, I just
Yeah, he drew one card.
Yeah, I think I have to be good on silence. As long as you guys are agreeing not to do weird, yeah.
I mean, I can't. I mean,
Up to you guys. I
silence. Yeah, I
I
can.
will be silent no matter what. So yeah.
Did you win yet?
If I get to a turn, potentially.
Yeah.
I think the other thing you can also
I think
do
this.
is
I think silence resolves and you win, which is good.
my hand of
Like, I mean, that's
things.
a good place.
It's more to like,
With that?
are we untapping
No,
with this?
but at the same time, like,
I know. That's why I'm like,
well, I mean, if I go to
It's
stop
just a
this,
world
I
where we
don't
think about
think I
it.
can stop.
This is my one out for him.
Also, I'll have a pack trigger.
And for you,
And for me.
I have to think on this side.
Yeah.
because silence resolves, and
You can hold your
I'm
silence.
really sure we just lose.
I'm pretty sure we just lose. I'm pretty sure we. I don't.
Either of them, right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
probably.
yeah,
you.
not
Yeah.
me.
Pretty sure one silence resolves will lose to Alan, but I don't know.
Alan said that he wasn't winning off of the silence, I thought. Is that correct?
I will make the deal to not win here.
Okay. The problem is
What are you doing under silence?
Passing the turn.
My turn ends. You're not taking any game actions.
Do you want me to?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
You're not gonna win, so I was just like making sure.
Yeah, I don't want to get out my lawyer and.
I just want to make sure.
No, yeah.
I know the thing is I'm
Alright.
worried about going to his turn. Yeah.
If you want to be honest, I'm just worried about going to this turn with
Then
playing cards in hand.
Then sure, this will be a silence for value. I will do no game action.
I can also just.
All right, we have the classic prisoner's dilemma here, right? Because we have Rawl with the flip on the stack where he can almost certainly win the game. We have a silence from Alan that stops Rawl. But if that silence resolves, then can Alan win on top of everything that's happening here? So we have Dallas with answers. We have Sterling with answers. But if they answer the silence, does Rawl win? If they don't answer the silence, does Alan win? So they're trying to make deals with Alan to not win. But after all of that, if Alan doesn't win and Rawl doesn't win, then Dallas untaps with a handful of winning cards. And then Dallas wins. The only one who's really not in a position to win because it's probably never getting to his term is Sterling.
Yeah, he does have open mana for a Born though, so even then, between a fish and a Ristic, he's not entirely out. This is, this is a game and a half. I would expect nothing less from some of the best players.
There's the
in
Raw
US.
flip.
There's the Raw flip underneath the silence. Sundering
tragic.
Eruption, Frantic Search, Witch's Mark, Mystical Tutor. So long.
Stay in exile.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Unless they made a deal here, I don't think. I think Dallas just untaps and wins here. Let's go to player audio to see if that's what happens right now.
Untap. Upkeep.
Could I have? No.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think I'm just going to draw. Yeah, draw.
I'll take it, bro.
Draw and jump up.
And now I don't have a voice. See how less scary that is?
Well, yeah. I'd much rather not voice. You know my hand, I'm F6. I think pretty much no matter what.
What?
You know my hand, I'm like F6, like no matter what.
Also F6.
Until they're done, yeah.
Because it's your turn before mine.
And you also could just recast Tithe and stuff, right? Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the game.
Like, even if I go to my turn, there's no way I can jam.
Yeah.
So if I don't play ties, is that what you want me to do?
I do not want you to cast Tithe if we get to your turn.
What do you want?
Or no, I don't care.
We already did split, true. I knew this fourth seat was a very uphill battle, so.
I don't care.
I'd win a game.
Random bullshit.
I go to combat first. I can hit you, and you. Yeah, I mean,
Friend over there have to bring food.
I will.
There's a whole lunch party over here.
I know.
I will move to combat. Combat initiated.
Yep.
Declare attacks.
Initiated.
Boom, boom, boom. I go no flying, correct?
I have no flying.
Cool, cool. I will go 4 in the air at you, not Rel. And I will go 2.
He has an Esper to block.
Yeah, he does have an Esper.
If I get another turn, we're still turning buddies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go 2 in the air your way.
Oh,
And then Timna there.
And then
Oh, sorry. This is Exile Forever. My bad. I forgot about
because why risk the Timna swing 1 your way?
that. I will declare no blocks.
how much am I taking?
2.
2 from Timna?
Yep. No. 2 from
from
Master.
Fairy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Timna didn't tag. I just didn't want to risk not. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
He didn't draw enough cards.
No. This is my F6. It's on that sticker album anyways.
Very cool.
I think I'm just
Nothing,
gonna
it's
start
not-
this off with
The Abolisher?
Voice, Abolisher, same thing. Or Tithe, whatever.
voice
Floating.
floating 1.
Ristic.
Let me grab my 1 colorless. You have how many cards in hand, Sterling? For the viewers, how many cards you got in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Word.
You're welcome.
I will not pay for Ristic.
Alright, good.
25.
25.
Voice.
Still have 6.
I don't have anything to counter. You want to go grip for grip?
Let me see it.
Well, do you want me grip for grip?
I just want to see your hand. That's where I'm laying her.
Oh, sure.
I'm just a bystander anymore.
You've
Does-
been demoted to
if-
pedestrian.
The silence was good. I mean, I don't. You definitely just keep.
Interaction?
Yeah, technically it can be.
Oh, technically. I don't have interaction for this. Do you want me to use that?
Was it Dimcon?
Yeah.
Basically, it's Tainted Pack.
Oh,
Oh,
it's,
Tainted way better than
yeah,
Demcon.
it's yeah, but yeah.
That's way more reasonable than Demcon. If it was Demcon, I'd say like, nah.
Yeah.
Then do it.
Okay.
I
I have to start the fight on this turn anyways, right? Like,
do something. Ain't my problem. I have 2 triggers, and who has triggers?
I have 1 trigger.
let's make a big old stack. You guys can use my board. I know.
Yeah, I was the board last time.
This is my 3 cards in hand. I'm not doing
triggers.
anything.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we get. I'm gonna do all the things that I can do because I'm not doing anything. I'll like do like storm and stuff like that. I'll declare triggers. Blah blah blah. All right, so it's just I believe these 2 in Esper right now. Yep. These 2 are first.
Yep.
Good.
I'll draw 2. Yeah.
Trigger.
Now
Mastermind.
there's now a mastermind sorry, 1 mastermind trigger. My bad.
I will draw off Mastermind.
Now there's just a Esper Sentinel trigger.
Yes. Draw.
What are you doing with that voice, bro?
Tainted Pact on.
Value.
That's what I tried to say. Tainted?
Oh, yeah, don't forget I have a package.
Tentacle.
Cool. Bam.
Let's see. Go nice and slow so we don't miss anything crazy good.
This card.
Not that one.
Stop there.
This card. That hurts.
It does hurt. You can still win.
Sure.
Oh.
This card.
That doesn't do anything right now.
This card.
Doesn't do anything.
This card.
On that card?
Praetor's Grasp, Brain Freeze. It's pretty good.
But you,
What does that get us right now?
Ranger Captain?
Your Ranger Captain.
Uh,
Ranger Captain still get beat.
I think the issue could be like resolve Final Fortune before crack and then just win.
Then we fight over Final Fortune.
Sure.
You. Yes. Yeah. I will agree. I made you use the one thing that I saw.
Okay. So do you want me to use this? 'Cause I can go get Ranger.
What do you think? Do you think that's better here? Or do you think you should get Prism? I mean, it's your deck. I don't know what's in it, you know.
I think Ranger's
good
good
here.
here.
It doesn't.
I think it's the same deal though. You're ranging and then winning underneath. It's
I
like
don't think you can.
yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I was just making sure.
So sure,
Sure.
I will
stop here.
Okay.
And if
And
you
if
can
you
help
can help back me up,
that'd be
that'd be
nice.
nice.
You're casting a chord of some sort. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So X is 1. So 2 more.
I have two triggers. There's a prom trigger. I believe that's it.
So Ristic, Mystic, Prom. These two are first though. Are these two good?
1 second.
Now I'm watching. Now I'm watching. Cool.
I was like, crack this fire. Ooh, fetch land. Not good. Not good at all.
Let me count my cards real
You're
quick.
fine. You're fine.
Cards in hand, right? You have how many?
27 or 28, I believe.
20.
It's like 20. It's like 25.
Alrighty, so we are in quite the stack battle right now. We are looking at the top 4 pod: BlueFarm v TnT v BlueFarm v RAL. And boy, is it a sight to behold. Triggers here, cards there, left, right, and center. It's hard to keep track of who's in the lead. Max, do me a favor and kind of just talk to me about what's been happening over the last, kind of like 25, 30 minutes, just to catch our listeners up on what's happening.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's kind of hard to even think that this was the same game a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Alan had a crazy opening where he came out with a Mockingbird cloning an Esper Sentinel. Then he ended up casting a Smothering Tithe and a Fairy, and drawing cards off Tima, drawing cards of everything. He cast a Voice of Victory and passed, and everyone thought the world was ending. But then it went to Rawl's turn. Rawl had a pretty heroic push, where I think he might have actually even gotten there. But instead, Alan dropped a silence on top. They deliberated for a while and eventually had to pass the turn over to Dallas, where Dallas has a hand that is stocked full of stuff. And he is set up for a pretty nice push. So he cast a Voice of Victory, and here the stack battle begins. We've got demands that Alan has to respond first since he was so far ahead. Sterling demanded to see his hand. We had a TNT came down that exiled some pretty important pieces from Alan's deck. And now we have the stack battle on top of that, where presumably if Dallas can win the stack battle, he can also win the game. If he doesn't, Sterling is going to untap after drawing a bazillion cards off of that Ristic and Mystic, and he might be favored to win. But all that being said, Alan has a fistful of cards and a bunch of treasures, so he might win. So I don't even know anymore. I have no idea.
It's so hard to tell. When we left Alan last on his turn, he was like, he had Exodia assembled, right? He was believing in the heart of the cards. He was even playing with his grandfather's deck. He was so close to just being there. And then Pigeon was, just like you said, I think like a hero push is such a good way of doing it, because backed by BlueFarm on one side and BlueFarm on the other, he's just pushing interaction out of hand, and he was to the point where he was able to put a RAL flip on the stack, and then he had to get silenced by Dallas, which is a good indication that what was going to happen is what we're seeing now, which is Dallas being able to use the resources he accumulated during that shove to start making his own win attempt. And so Alan went from having the most resources of the pod to people not being able to kind of systemically pick away at all those advantages that he have. So right now, it looks like Dallas is kind of like the favorite. He's got a sounds effect on the stack. It's in his main phase. So we don't have any flash effects out yet. We've already seen one Value Flood Caller get MBT'd, and we saw Dallas's Born Upon a Wind get hit by his Chrome Mox early on. But we did just receive word from our judge that Dallas is sitting on a Final Fortune in hand. I would highly expect, and viewers as well, keep an eye on when he has double red pips and when he doesn't. Because if he taps out on all of his colored pips, that's an indication that he's truly desperate. But everything before then is him just trying to get as much out of hand as possible. And while he is still quite far away in turn order, Sterling has the two biggest draw engines on board with a Risk Society and a Fish. He does have mana for Born Upon to win, and he hasn't been the main person interacting thus far. Alan was responsible for interacting with Rao early on, and then Dallas was kind of jumping in and out throughout, but Sterling still has a lot of interaction in hand. So there is a world where he's able to find a window. And I don't believe we've seen a Born out of Pigeon yet either. So it really is anyone's game right now.
I don't think Pigeon's really a factor anymore. I think he's basically F6 at this point.
You
That's why
think
he's
so?
sitting there help. Yeah, he even said he's like, I can help with storm count and I'll keep track of I'll help keep track of the stack because I ain't doing nothing. But but as we learned in the last round, don't ever count Pigeon out. Like games can change and get weird. Like
Yeah.
things are working out one way and all of a sudden a wheel resolves or a Cycrypt resolves and the game is completely different in 10 seconds. So we don't know what's going to end up. But
Yeah.
presumably, if I'm Dallas, like I'm exactly where I want to be. I make everyone fight. I'm sitting on that final fortune. When I finally completely run out of gas, or they completely run out of gas, I'm like, cool. I guess you got a ranger captain, and then you go to crack it, and I final fortune on top. Right?
Yeah.
There's Dallas is in a good spot. The only problem is he doesn't have draw engines that are going to keep going, whereas Ristic Study and Fish on Sterling's board. So he's got the infinite draw engines, but he also doesn't have the mana resources. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, it's especially interesting within the confines of Dallas is in, seat 1. So if this game goes to time, it kind of goes to him. In addition to the fact that I know, you're looking at the time, you're like 118 minutes, 117 minutes. There's no way we're going to go to time. I would highly encourage you that if that is your opinion to reconsider it with the amount of triggers going on the stack, the amount of cards in hand, the potential of what really gets these players rear in gear being, 10, 15 minutes left on the clock before it just defaults to Dallas is not an impossible situation to be in.
Yeah, you could watch it. You're like, 116 minutes, and then stack battle, trigger, stack battle. Oh, now it says 6 minutes. What the heck? What happened to the last 110 minutes? Just poof, gone. That's the way these games could play out. This one turn, this one stack battle could take that long. It's not impossible. People talk about the 11-hour game. This is how you get to 11 hours is
Yeah.
like this. Like
Yeah.
there's just a lot going on, a lot of conversation, a lot of things that have to happen. Actually, with that, why don't we go back to the player audio as the stack builds out?
I'll counter it, but then my one counter.
It's still his fight to
My
fight.
counter spell stopping here is
If the stack does resolve down and we don't have anything for the voice, the Bowmaster can kill voice.
Yeah.
That's the intent.
I want you to have this Bowmaster. It just sucks for all of us that you have it. Yeah. I think we need to deal with this.
Yeah, so you pass on it, you're passing on it. What do you think, Dallas?
Yeah. I am still delusionary.
It's hot.
Absolutely.
Hanging out. You know what I mean?
I don't like that. Well, we could call it that if you really want.
you can start pinging down my things, right?
Probably.
That seems smart. You have a voice on the stack.
So I'm gonna pass on it. You're gonna pass on it.
If you're passing it as resolved.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it starts here.
So
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll have an ETB. I think I will shoot the fairy.
I think
Fairy.
Sure.
There you go.
Fairy's gone. Top of the stack is Ristic Fish from your Force of Will. Ristic Fish. One at a time now. We have to actually care. This is Bowmaster. Yeah. First one, Bowmaster ping.
Draw the one. I'll hit 10 for one.
I think again he's SWAT, so I think we want to get rid of his SWAT forever. Yeah.
Well, I'm shooting the one thing I can't kill. I'm not going to be able to.
Trigger.
Both these gone.
Yeah.
Those are gone.
Put it in yard to build a breach.
Top of the stack is Force on Force.
I don't have a way to do it. I really don't.
I mean, I'm passing. You have any way to dig or anything? Because otherwise it's chilling.
I have this card. I will pass the Dark Ritual.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
Just Crom.
Crom trigger.
This is the blue.
Yeah.
I wish I played color.
Does that even matter?
The game ends if you get a flick on.
Doesn't end. It definitely gets longer though.
I think it ends.
No, I didn't play a land yet, like a goober. I should have played a land first.
What is
What a goober. You're right. I'm responding to my jaw trigger.
I have my own draw triggers.
2 triggers.
Three. I won't pay. I won't pay for either. But if you draw the thing that stops me, so be it.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
So be it, I guess.
Counter spell?
it's probably packed or something.
Probably.
It's probably just packed. All right, so it's still one at a time because Bowmaster. Sorry.
One at a time.
I'll shoot.
Um,
I'll shoot the Esper.
I think I want to advise you to not shoot the Esper. I think we have to start shooting his face. Yeah.
I'll shoot face once. Bink.
I'll draw my second.
I'll shoot face once. Bink.
Top sec mystical. I think we're good on this.
Unless you guys misstep me, I pass.
Oh yeah, unless you have misstep. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Might go.
I don't think there's a single trigger off of misstep. No, yeah. Sorry, I'm yawning.
You're good.
Again, if he's hitting the mana for it, I think it's relevant enough we have to hit.
I don't think you just drew that either. Yeah, gas.
So good. All right, cool. Now there's just a Crom trigger from Dark Brit. Got a Crom trigger. There's now
Point you for one.
top of stack Dark Ritual. Take 3 black. You need a token for it. And something I can do for y'all.
I appreciate it.
Top is Force on Force.
I pass on one. You're not secretly holding out on us, right?
I have one card that could weirdly be relevant.
Cast Spawn.
No triggers.
What's your intent?
Play man.
Probably with me.
Probably. Hey, I think the dynamic is
This way. This being here is a lot, makes a lot harder.
Thank you, Ragavan. Good boy. Good boy, Ragavan.
So it's gonna be
Listen.
rocks into Thassa.
I don't have a toss.
It's a bunch of rocks, though. Yeah. Even if it's just bad and not win this turn, it's still value as heck.
Let's see yours.
Are you hitting everything? Let me have that for the Ranger on his stuff at least.
If I don't get past my turn, I'm not winning.
Oh. So everything.
I think that's a good one.
I mean, I'm no way we're getting past. I'm no way I don't get another turn.
Let's just check. So your targets are probably his Force of Will. Oh, sorry, his Force of Will, this Court of Calling, and this Born Upon a Wind. The rest are yours. You have a regular Force of Will, and then your voice. The rest of the and a Fierce. Sorry, these are your 3 spells.
So everything.
My bad.
Not yours.
Not trying to bait you.
Yes.
These 3 spells. Cool. 2 triggers. Storm goes up to 2.
Oh, sorry. Priority than you, my man.
He's thinking about paying for triggers.
Play mind games.
I'm feeling more inclined to think Sterling.
Yeah.
Unless you want to share your follow up.
I mean, I will.
He's also trying to win.
I know, right?
I will pay. I won't pay. You got your $2.
Alright, so one at a time, Bowmaster. Okay. And then signature.
I'll second one. Thank you for one.
Bowmaster, cool. Top of stack is my break targeting these 3 spells.
Yep. I pass.
What a hater. Can't believe I tainted for that.
It's okay, because now it's my turn, I'm pretty sure.
No triggers up Tainted Pact, just up Storm. I pass on Tainted Pact. Alright, assume you pass on your Tainted Pact, so I will pass on Tainted.
Yep.
Oh man, the card needs the last one in my heart.
So be it.
If the
If
next card's
card's
stopped the door,
we
we got
got
it,
it,
man. All right, man.
Plasma effect or on
Effect 2, resolving hit effects.
Alrighty. Please be mind break trap. All right, I'm not upset about it.
close.
All right. God damn it, where's my blue mana?
Oh heck.
GG.
The go to Wara.
Nothing go to our.
I wish I had you on the field right now.
It's worth it.
You got a list? Yeah, list.
Let me look real quick.
Imagine. I almost didn't.
No way.
I almost didn't have a green spell for the endurance in my last game, dude.
I will put this on the stack. I will target MBT, and I'm going to exile Fierce Guardianship.
Alright, no triggers on it. This is targeting.
Just swat it to this, and then we can resolve the stack. Trust. Cool.
Target for deflecting swap. It's cast.
Cast. I would like to target. Force of negation.
Alright, there are 2 triggers on that spell. Are we good to resolve the first trigger?
We're good to resolve the rest of the triggers.
I will be. Played that. I put this so wrong. I should have played something else before I did all this. I'll pay for one. You can
Okay.
have the other.
Draw one Bowmaster. I still think we have to start hitting.
I'll hit you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Swap targeting negation.
I don't know. I don't even think you can push at this point. You know?
I'm sure you can push. He still has a voice.
Alright, at this point I'll promise not to fight, but I don't have any more fight unless I have mana. Okay. Yeah.
Pass on swap.
Your turn.
No, on six.
These good,
Don't do the thing I
good
can
to
do.
cancel out each other.
Yep.
Pretty cool. And then good to go to MBT.
I pass on MBT if it gets to me.
So good.
You got it, Alan. The sandbaggler.
I'm sorry.
I mean, what's your intention with the Born?
I told you I'll play mana so that way I have more interaction.
Okay.
I think. I mean, you should actually see the hand.
We have to deal with this anyways. Wait, real quick. We have to deal with this anyways. As much I know it hits the Born, but like then he still gets the thing that's countering the.
Yeah.
He gets voice and he has everything else. So I think we actually have to hit this.
I just don't want to do that in still this here. You know?
I totally agree. You guys talk about it, but we need this one to be.
Yeah, I
countered.
would.
Yeah.
I mean, you could attempt.
Yeah.
If you can guarantee that I can spend a turn, not dying my upkeep,
Yeah.
How many
not
how many interaction spells you got over there?
Can I be honest with you? Is I can't even do anything. Like this is all I have is so much rocks. And you see the problem and the issue.
understood.
But then you got stuff to do afterwards, like counter magic.
No.
It'll be fine. All
I
right.
have,
Mystic Remora, Ristic City triggers are, I believe, the only 2 triggers of Pacification. Upstorm. It is targeting Mindbreak Trap.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
With the incentives to stop you here, that's all I
Oh,
can do.
I think we have to.
If I keep fighting, we keep fighting.
Yeah, so this is an interesting little debacle we have going on here on the stack. We have a Mindbreak Trap targeting all of the stuff that's intended to stop Dallas from winning, right? But on top of the Mindbreak Trap, we underneath the Mindbreak Trap, we have a Born Upon a Wind, which turns on Sterling's giant hand. So the table doesn't want that Born to resolve, obviously, but they also don't want the Mindbreak Trap to resolve because then Dallas presumably wins. We have a sandbag of a pact over there from Alan that takes out the Mindbreak Trap, but will effectively turn on the Born. So we've got some politics to do to determine exactly what Sterling is going to be doing after that Born resolves, if it does in fact resolve. So that's what the political discussion is right now. This is still anyone's game. I mean, Alan could still untap after this giant mess and just win because he still has his own Voice of Victory in hand. Oh no, it's dead. It's in the graveyard, so he can't recast that. But he's drawn plenty of cards. Who knows what he does after that? So what a giant mess of a stack right now, and it's going to get more interesting from here because if I'm Dallas, if I have any other interaction, I'm still using it here. I'm still using it
Mhm.
because I do not want the stack to get back down to that quarter calling, which is getting a ranger captain, which is going to turn off my
Mhm.
turn.
Yeah.
So
Notably, he still has, right, aside from the Final Fortune, which is revealed in hand for us, I don't know if his opponents know about it. He has an additional colored pip that he can use to Swan Song, Flusterstorm. I don't know if we've seen a Dark Grid from him yet. So he has ways of interacting beyond just free spells, as well as ways of kind of getting himself back in the game with additional mana. But we also haven't seen a flare of duplication yet. It does look like this MBT is resolving though. So yeah, let's watch them
the Mybrick
reassemble
trap
instead.
resolve.
I believe so.
Oh wow.
Okay, so what's gonna happen next is very, very important. Let's jump to the players and see how it develops.
Oh, okay.
I think he's just got the Odawara probably.
I mean, if he commits you, then you're screwed. So
I should play my land now.
It would probably be good.
Odawara. And I had to use my D swat, so
Yeah.
F me. I think that's gonna be it for
Can
me
I see
then.
your graveyard, Al?
Sure.
And exile after.
Yeah.
Oh, I just,
My exile is also all foiled. Check it out.
Badlands.
wrong.
Yeah, you're right, man. I'm sorry.
I'm just messing. I'm messing with it. There's no foil LED. You're good. You can foil peel it. That's it.
Cradle.
True.
Dude, I can't think Sterling Grief me.
Red.
I'm gonna push this down for when we inevitably make another stack. We have a red floating. Let's make sure we don't forget this.
Guys, he didn't even have it in yard yet.
We've got like 40 cards, isn't it?
1, 2, 3.
Worth sticks.
J will.
There are 2 triggers left from J Will. We've got Ristic Fish. Are we good on Fish and or Ristic, Alan?
Chat, we're cooked.
You said both modes target who?
Yep.
Whichever one is first, would you like to do? Good to draw?
Yep.
I'm not gonna draw on that.
The Bowmaster.
Oh,
Bowmaster.
sorry.
Yeah. All right, Bowmaster trigger.
Yep.
Target.
I hate me too.
Trigger.
Yeah, I'll shoot the dude twice.
Voice. I have to draw one more. Cool.
J will. Make how much mana?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, sorry. Throw one up one more. My bad.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. You make 38 red mana.
And exile my top 3.
I hope he doesn't hit anything good.
Land.
If it's three lands, that'd be great.
Oh, that's
Oh,
like
hope against.
Well, good game, guys.
Oh, okay. That could be worse. Could be worse. All right.
Oh, we're
Oh, we're
so
so
cooked.
Let's just play the wheel.
Yeah, you're right. Just play the wheel.
So I realized it was a point we fucked up, or I fucked up.
I'll tell you why later, but
It
it
involves- You letting me be able to cast this at the very end.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't think about it until after. It's because of something I know that.
100%.
What's this again?
That's a 2 damage on push.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
think that's the correct way to do that.
I mean, you have to pay for everything moving forward. So this is going to be an expensive breach line.
It's my granny.
Hit my bazooka.
I wanted to cast that. That's gonna be
Guy costs 5 plus 5, 10, 28. Cast that ability. 10 for horn.
He's getting horny.
10 for horn. I'll go to 28.
Hornfell?
I'm assuming you're saying to pay all triggers, pay 10. I am good on the triggers have resolved and they've been paid for. Harnfell is on this.
Sure.
All right.
Harnfell.
Do we bounce the voice now?
Yeah.
Harnfell is on this. Like I can.
Oh,
I
sorry.
pass.
Or no, you could. I could. Do you have a Odawaru exactly?
Bad.
Okay, cool. I'll pass. I don't know.
I will.
You?
No.
You're good, man. I'm just curious what you hold.
I will go.
No, your hand.
No, it's not relevant.
Oh, okay.
There's a voice.
Plus one more. I will pay 7.
I don't play Odawaru.
Go to
Your hand?
21. I will cast Breach.
You're paying for all these.
Yeah, pay for all.
Pass on a roll breach.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now.
No, if it gets him. So.
Hold on now. What's storm camp?
The storm count is 12, 18, 20 exactly.
This is the most expensive breach line ever.
Not really. He just cast J-Wall again.
Guys, I'll be honest.
I was already have 6. I don't know.
I mean, if y'all have nothing, we can call it. But like,
Yeah.
I also will play it out for them
Okay.
too. Okay.
Breach resolves.
Breach is there. Cool. I will exile 1. I'm gonna put my commander over here.
Yeah. It's in command zone now. Or I guess you're keeping an
Yeah,
exile
I'm
for
gonna keep my command zone over there because I don't. It's in the way.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I would like to cast J-Will, paying 8. So
13.
paying all
Target modes.
both him,
Just making sure.
both Sterling.
I would like this one.
Okay. D-Swat's in there now.
This is on the stack.
Yeah, D-Swat's in there now.
Hail Mary.
Who's my fuck up for not saying?
Target breach.
You can get a land.
You're right.
I wouldn't do that.
2.
This is just an exile. It's somebody over there. Oh, these are tokens here.
I don't think I'll need this. 2, 3.
It's just the most mana intensive line that I can make you do. So
I have to hard cast this.
You do have
So
to hard cast.
3 go to 10 plus 5 go to 5.
2. Oh, yeah, 5. Yeah, sorry.
Go to 5.
Oh, yeah.
Cast SWAT from yard.
I'm good on deflecting SWAT target. assuming it's the on the deflecting SWAT target to you.
We are going to change it to.
Land treasures.
No, I'm gonna give you a land.
Have treasures or lands that can be hit.
Can't target my thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got me on that.
Yes. Technically, treasures. These are just creatures, and then planeswalker land.
I'm gonna hit your.
Never mind.
I like. What can he get through the voice? I don't know.
He doesn't know this one shrink.
Like I can go ahead and get rid of the voice. Really go ahead and get rid of the Mystic.
I'm gonna Talon Gateson.
Give you 1 mana. Still don't get anything through there. I'm gonna target your. It can't be wrong. I feel like if I walk into something off this, I don't know. I feel like I'm.
There's a right decision.
Like just get rid of the fish. Like it's like a.
Oh wait, yeah.
Because it literally has to hit something that's not Alan.
It can't be Alan's.
Yeah. All right, this is. I'm just gonna hit. The solution. Am I missing something? I don't know. I'm gonna hit fish. I feel like if I'm wrong,
That's good.
Could be wrong.
Yes. Good.
Do you have any basics left? Or
Basic
basic,
type.
type. Sorry, not basic. Yeah. I need duels left. Top of the stack is J Will, Target Sterling. I'm good now.
40. Yeah. Play it out for the camera.
Sure. Was it exactly 40?
I'm cool with calling it 40.
I'm
We're calling it 40.
Yeah,
It's like 30.
You have more Jester's will. We're fine. We're
3.
so right.
Well, kids.
Even with all these resources, I've got to buy.
I will.
Yeah, that's GG's.
Against
Yeah, I thought-
all odds, BlueFarm seat 1 got there.
Weird. So weird how that happened. I, never would have thought, like, draw a bunch of cards and turns out you can win with them.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
confused by a few of the plays. I guess, like, the Boseiju is interesting. Like, with the deflecting sweat in yard, it just doesn't do anything. I don't know. I think I don't know. I mean, Dallas had it anyway because we knew he had a Final Fortune in hand. So even if they, for some reason, managed to force that Ranger Captain to come into play, I'm pretty sure that right after that we get a Final Fortune and he untaps his extra turn and wins anyway. But this is definitely the game now. Dallas can make mana for days, and he's got the horn to discard everything he needs. So this is game over. So we can continue to watch. There's no point in us sitting here talking about it anymore. I think we can, unless you got something you want to add, I'm content to watch Dallas close it out.
Yeah. Despite being on BlueFarm and in seat 1, I mean, we all saw how many triggers were going on the stack, how much talking there was going on. Right. Other players have 100% thrown bigger leads, right? And so I do still definitely want to, I think that he deserves to feel as if he's earned this, because he definitely has played really, really hard. And yeah, he's just doing his best to make sure that he crosses all his I's and dots all his T's, make sure he doesn't make any mistakes. But yeah, he pretty much has it in the bag.
Yeah, I'll armchair quarterback just a little bit and say that, if I'm Alan, I think instead of casting that Voice of Victory, and passing, which basically said to the table, answer me or die, which is what was the impetus for all of the game actions that followed that gave BlueFarm everything they needed to win. If I were him, maybe I cast Thrasios instead and just pass, holding up that Smothering Tithe mana for Thrasios activations as you go. Instead, he played into the "you must answer me" position, and this is kind of the result. I also kind of feel like it was a little greedy of Sterling to try that Born on top of that giant stack at that point. I think I maybe hold it a little bit longer, just try to get the stack to end, and then I'm looking to Born on Dallas's turn instead. I mean, that was Dallas's turn, but I mean, on whatever happens later. If it goes to Alan's turn, that's what I'm trying to Born. I don't think I try to Born at that point because it just seems too likely that someone's sandbagging.
Yeah, like your kind of like sign that it's you've got the green light for your flash effect is that opponents are passing on silence effects. And so there were still a ton of spells on the stack between him and a Voice of Victory. Right. Indicating that potentially he had a lot more time to wait. He may have overestimated his opponent's willingness to let him have a flash effect in play. I think if there already was like a Value Flood Caller or like a High Fate Trickster active via one of the other opponents, then maybe it's a little bit easier for him to get it through. But with the amount of cards that he has in hand, the table just couldn't afford to let him have it. So pretty understandable that it had to get countered. I understand as well his desire to like want to get in there, because while all those spells are on the stack, theoretically, there's a little bit of wiggle room there to be like, look, I can't let this cord go through. I can't let this go through or that go through. But yep, there's a fist bump coming out. Fist bumps. He did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Pigeon
Dallas.
showing the brain freeze. Yeah, he did it. Heck yeah. Takes down the mid-season Showdown Top Deck Championship Series. Yeah,
what a
that's
game, man.
What a game. Dude, it has been so much fun getting to watch all these. Chat, thank you guys for hanging out and watching them with us. I'm Eric from CriticalEDH. I'm here with Max from WinandIn. MTG Basics has been, handling the meat and potatoes of the stream. Make sure you show Raul some love in the chat. It's he's the guy who knows where all the USB cords are buried. And so that every stream needs a guy like him, and it would not have happened without him. As well as huge thank you to Gold Sabertooth for helping make this stream happen. What a day of like magic. Yeah, what a match. I mean, I feel like watching that match, both how it was played out and how it ultimately ended, was very indicative of where I feel the cEDH meta is right now. Max, do you feel like this tournament has anything to say about where we can expect the meta to go in the next month or so, or cards that we may expect the opponents who didn't win this game to be slotting into the 99 moving forward in the weeks to come?
Well, I think the Invitational tends to set the tone for the months that follow. So I think, over the next 6 months until the next Invitational, I fully expect that some of the patterns that we saw from this tournament will become mainstream. I think specifically we'll see Rage Shy a lot more. I think a lot of people are going to go pick up that deck and run with it because I think it's legit. Rawl will continue to grow. I believe personally that Rawl is the best turbo deck in the format. I think it's better than Rogsai right now. And I think we'll see more and more Rawl. BlueFarm, well, it's still BlueFarm. The king is still the king.
Yeah.
A couple things I was shocked about though. I've been saying in the last couple months that I think Kinnan, specifically No Bad Cards Kinnan, has eclipsed BlueFarm as the best deck in the format. But we only saw 4 of them here at this entire tournament. So I don't know that we got a real face-off between Kinnan and BlueFarm like I'd like to see. But, BlueFarm still king according to this tournament.
Yeah, it was really interesting. Some of what we traditionally consider to be the strongest decks, we didn't see a Rogsai in the top 4. I think we saw 2 in top 16. Rock Thrast we really didn't see much of. Kinnan we really didn't see much of. There was a little bit Clem Chowder, but not a ton. So it's really interesting because what we see here is not just decks that are generically strong, but decks against strong decks with strong pilots. And I think that draws out different elements of them that are always interesting to hear about. But we are going to jump into an ad break, and then we're going to hear a little bit from Dallas. So don't go anywhere. Enjoy the ads. I know my favorite one is the Doot Loot one, but grab some water, use the bathroom, and make sure you're back in time so we can hear from the victor. Hello. Welcome back, guys. Oh, sorry. That was my son who I birthed from my own loins. Very natural, very normal. Dallas, speaking of things very normal, BlueFarm, seat 1, picking up the W. But
Yes, sir.
Even though it's a good deck, you fought really hard and supposed to have a good seeding. Winning just doesn't happen on accident in cEDH, especially not against opponents as fierce as those. So for those watching, walk us through, if you had to pick 2 or 3 elements that you feel like contributed the most to your victory in this game, let us hear about them.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, I know you probably got a lot on your mind right now. Well,
Yeah,
let's start with mulliganing.
The mulligan?
Yeah, let's start with mulliganing. What was that like?
I want to say I just kept Esper Sentinel 2-3 lands counter Mindbreak Trap. And
that was like 3 days ago, right? Like it was like a
what
year
was the
ago,
other card
right?
I kept?
Yeah.
Do y'all have my opening?
We do, but I have to scroll up to find it.
It's so far back in our group chat.
And you drew so many cards by the end that it
was a lot.
It didn't even matter.
Yeah. I don't know about you. When we saw when it was the Islands turning to play Smothering Tithe, and he's like, "Oh, Kinnan or Voice of Victory. I wonder which one would be better." Me and Max were, our combined blood pressures were insane levels. I mean, you must have been panicking in that moment. What was that like for you?
I just needed to not fight that right there because it just didn't seem like it was my fight. I have draw engines, but I think Sterling had a wrist at that point already. Maybe like he did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't feel like it was my fight to go at that point. when all I have is a Mastermind. I don't think maybe I didn't have Mastermind right there, but I had Mastermind, Esper, Crom. So I have like very limited draws. And I just didn't feel like I needed to interact. I felt like I had the win on my turn. And if I have to use an interaction, I can't protect. So
Yeah, you know what I found interesting is, there's a lot of discourse right now about BlueFarm about whether you ever play your commanders. Like, what's the point? Like, just win instead, right? But this was a game where you played both Timna and you played Crom, and they were kind of the keys to the kingdom there. That's how you won that game. It turns out that those commanders are pretty good if you actually play them, right?
and my real misplay was not just playing a land before I did all that, or so like during the whole fight, I know I'm 1 mana short, which it didn't come up, but it definitely could have. So I was glad it didn't.
Yeah, we knew. Yeah,
No,
as I
you
said,
got
we
it,
knew
Joe.
you had that final fortune in hand. Like, we knew that you had it.
Yep.
So I was pretty sure that it was going to come down to that Ranger Captain resolving, and then the cracking on the stack, and then you final fortune over top. And then when the Mindbreak Trap resolved, I was shocked. I was like, I can't. Wow.
When it resolved, I was like, oh, that's it. I really don't think I lose. The only spot where I think I could have lost was if Alan would have had Odawara and not Beseiju. He could have Beseiju the voice with the breach on the stack, but all he had was was that. So once breach landed and Justice Will had already resolved, I had the extra mana for spot.
Yeah.
So I was ready for it on that end.
That definitely went your favor. Something else we were chatting about was the timing of the Born on Sterling's end. Were you expecting to see him deploy it then? Because it looked like he was maybe sitting on it, but we both expected it to happen a little bit later on in the stack. What are your thoughts about when he deployed it then?
I mean, when he sent the Born, I believe I was looking at still 5 counterspells.
Right.
And I was like, I mean, this is never resolving.
Yeah, you're like,
if it does resolve, I'm gonna I don't know, like if I choose to not counter it here, I'm gonna try to see your hand if it got to that point. But it never did. I knew it was gonna get buried, just like the Valley Flood, or just like the Court of Calling. Like I just knew it was gonna get buried.
Yeah. One of the other conversations we've been having is, the threat assessment at the table. Like, somehow you had a scary board state that was not scary compared to what everybody else had.
No.
You're like, oh, it's just what Timna Crom. Like, what do you want? He's got Smothering Tide. He's got Fairy. He's got everyone had all this stuff. Especially when that Voice of Victory came down, I think it pivoted the viewpoint from the table to look at Alan and go, we have to deal with him. And all eyes came off of you, and you were able to sort of sink into the background, be a helper, and set yourself up. And it was fun to watch, dude. You did it really well.
Pigeon couldn't do anything with all that going on either. So he has to try to get rid of something. And I honestly didn't. I had counterspells for Pigeon, obviously, but I had no mana. So if his route resolves, there's a chance that it doesn't matter.
Right.
But luckily, Alan did have a silence.
Yeah.
But that was, I don't know. Maybe he could have gotten info out of me, like out of my hand potentially, because since I'm not responding to that.
Yeah.
But since he sent the silence, I was like,
thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
This is great.
I think
as long as actually there was a.
I did. Yeah. Go ahead, Eric. What were you gonna say?
So the main thing was whenever he did the silence, I wanted to make sure he wasn't going to win. So we asked him. He said no, and I've played Alan several times, never seen him lie to me. So I was very glad I did not see that happen at the finals. So I very much respect to that, because he showed me, and he after the game, and he could have won with silence resolved, but that was the deal.
Oh, he did.
And he stuck to it.
He had it.
Yeah, I mean, like
wow.
if he says he was going to win, or if he says nothing, I probably just have to counter it. I mean, I think I still had mental then. No, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I had counter spell. I had something for it, and it would have been like a. I don't know. I've played with Alan several times, so instead of countering it, he would just agree to not win, because otherwise we just let Pigeon and Sterling kind of do their thing.
Yeah.
With the Mystics and Mystics.
So one last question, and we'll let you go celebrate. there was a moment, like you said, where I thought that Rawl was going to somehow steal the win underneath everybody.
Yeah.
When that Rawl flipped, I was like, I don't think anyone has anything that could stop this other than a silence specifically.
Yep. And I had no mana.
And so, I mean, how worried were you? Did you get to that place? Like, I know you get to that place where you're like, I'm losing. After all that, I'm losing. Did you feel like that? I mean, how far did it go?
Yeah. And that's why I was letting everything resolve, because my main thing was I was like, again, this is just not my fight right now. I don't have a tithe. I don't have omniscience. So I'm just kind of letting this play out, and it's 50-50 if Alan has the silence. He has like the grip. So I was just hoping he also, I don't think he plays Orange Stand, but I know he plays the silence. So I was hoping that he had it, which he did. So
Well, congrats, man.
I do think we just lose to Raul otherwise, honestly.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think that's what was about to
And
happen.
like maybe not like maybe he just keeps starting to fizzle out. Maybe Sterling eventually fights, then I fight. But I still think Raul probably gets there.
Yeah.
Because he'll kill Raul. Because the bolt that he used to kill the voice, he probably would have killed Raul, or the gut shot. Like he would have reset Raul to flip it and keep going again.
Yep. Yeah.
Well,
man,
congratulations
dude.
on your victory.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You didn't lose to a silence. You didn't lose
Nope.
to a smothering tide. You didn't lose to a born. You won. Congrats, dude. To the victor goes the spoils. If there's any tournament to take down aside from the Invitational, this is a pretty good jewel in your crown, a nice feather in your cap. So hopefully, you've got plenty of water that you can drink to rehydrate after playing that game. But thanks for taking the time to give us some of your thoughts on it. Once again, congratulations. Great job.
Thank y'all very much, and look forward to seeing y'all hopefully the next big event.
Yeah, fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
Yeah.
You there?
Good job,
Y'all have a good
Monolith too. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out Monolith. Shout out Jordan Drake. Shout out the whole squad.
Hell yeah, man.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. Well, closing out for us, there are some
you're fine.
people we want to shout out as well. Once again, I'm with the
Hey,
channel CriticalEDH. Max P.
Oh, and this
is
one's
with
got etched
WinandIn.
on it. There's like stitch
So
stitching. That's
there's
nice.
definitely those that you're able to check out if you're
Yeah,
not done with
obviously,
TDH
and,
content for
but
the
it's also
day, as well as the stream itself is being hosted by MTG Basics. They do a ton of gameplay on their channel. Super special shout out to Gold Sabertooth. It's not content that he creates, it's play mats and championship level like runs on like Marnius, and we got to see some really cool games with him on Tivit earlier. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this stream would not have happened without him. So huge thank you to GST. And then we've got a couple other people that helped us out along the way. If we've got time real quick to cut to those, Raul. We've got Excalibur events. You know them, you love them. They're one of the big names of CDH. I was saying earlier, they pull the sword out of the stone and they pull off all the biggest events that CDH has to offer. We've got Misplay in the Lake coming up April 18th, I believe is the date. Jump in, Max, if I'm wrong.
I think that's correct. I'll be there.
I think that's correct. Max is going to be there. So if you liked watching him on screen commentating, just imagine how much you're going to like seeing him in top 4. Then we've got Just Jam Decred. This is another tournament going on in Arizona. I believe this one is the tail end of May. I'm going to this one. I'm super excited about it. There are just CDH tournaments and CDH tournaments and CDH tournaments, and they're all kind of working together in tandem. These top deck tournaments that are reaching above 200 people now, they're going to achieve like premium status, which means if you take them down, you get a ticket on the train taking its way all the way to the Invitational coming in. I believe it's in August this year. So even if you don't have the ability to go to a tournament every single weekend, even if you're not able to spend every single minute of your life eating, drinking, breathing CDH, all you have to do is go to one tournament, make the most of your time there, and then you get to play with the big dogs. Max, jump in and talk to us about the rest of the sponsors we got here.
Yeah, so we also have obviously Doot Loot, where you can get the prettiest cards in the prettiest languages possible. We have the Fishbowl, which is like, I love how you put it. It's the summer camp of CDH tournaments. You go, it's in one spot, you play your ass off for 2 days. It's fantastic. And run by the fantastic hire, like one of the best tournament experiences you can get. And then lastly, we've got Level 7 Gaming, which is, if you're in Colorado, it is sort of the foundation of CDH in Colorado. They're what make MTG Basics a thing. They're what support CriticalEDH as well. I mean, these are the guys who make CDH possible in the state of Colorado. So Eric, man, this was a pleasure doing with you, man.
This was so much fun.
Yeah, this was fun. This was fun. Makes me want to go play CDH is what it makes me
Yeah,
want to do.
I know. Go fire up some league games or something. I so appreciated so much of like your thoughts and commentary on it, Max P. I feel like your experience in the format really shows, and I know me and chat were both the better for it. Speaking of chat, before I forget, we did do a giveaway right before the final started, and if you were able to guess the number 11, which isn't connected to anything in CDH right now, or the power toughness of Heartwood Storyteller, make sure that you reach out to MTG Basics to get either a cloth playmat from Gold Sabertooth, super duper cool. I want one, or a Mana Confluence from Doot Loot, who both helped sponsor the stream, but also gave a nice prize for you guys. So, any other closing thoughts, Max, before we let the people get back to their day and start playing CDH?
Dude, I had a blast. Let's go play, man. It's time to play.
Let's do it. All right. Have a good one, guys. Thank you, everyone who helped pull this off. Judges, Raul, chat, everyone. Thank you. Have a good one.